to have a kick for that.
By the way, there's 2 mobs in there that are primalists. It's the Geomancer you were thinking of?
Ah, yes. One. Gonna do the thing. That's one of them. So the Refty thingies, defenders, they have a demoralize thing. Interrupt that. And then the balls, the containment apparatus thing, they do party damage. They laser on somebody. That is very annoying. And then they have a cast that it's a pretty long one, but I think they just kind of just explode. So, interrupt the balls cast, and whomever is being lasered, you might want to, use defensives or just be ready. You're gonna see the biggest laser if it's on you. And yeah, I forgot. I think the Refty was the one that did the demoralizing. So demoralizing, the balls, explodey thing, and the balls laser. Those are mostly the main focuses you want to be.
Give me a second. I'm getting bad frame rate.
You're gonna see the defender here doing the demoralize.
One thing to note with that Refty defender is that spear flurry that he casts is a frontal that does leave a fairly large bleed. So try to stay behind them. They do like to flip around a lot, but the bleed does do a pretty significant amount of damage.
Okay. If you go to the left, that little orb thing you can talk to, I believe it's an engineer thing, gives you a speed buff, was it?
It is a group cheat death.
That.
The cheat death will be best if you have a very coordinated group that is very confident and comfortable with what they're doing. Generally speaking, right side will still be the best way to go, just for the speed if something does go wrong at the end of the dungeon.
Okay. So, Refty defenders, demoralizing thing, the ball, see that laser, and the explodey. So those are the 2 main things you're going to be focusing on. Just trash at the beginning.
And move out of the Geomancer's joke.
Yes. 2. By the way, some of these start, especially the Refty thing, start casting almost immediately. So just fair warning. Cheers, if it's fine. So, 3 balls, that means 3 lasers or 3 potential interrupts. So, keep that in mind.
Yep. And on higher keys, especially on Fortified, it is generally going to be a one-shot if you don't use any defensives or stun them out of it.
That's the explodey, that's another. We got more Refty.
While they did give us more help, they did not fix the inherent issues with boatloads of damage.
Swirly. Let's see if it does it one more time. That's the Spear Fury. Gonna be in front of that. That's another jump. Okay. These next 2 packs, they're a bit of a pain in the ass because, like I said, they're gonna start casting immediately. So, have your interrupts ready. See, that's one right out of the gate. That's an explodey. Gonna do more. That's it. And this one, 2 balls, so 2 potential explodies, and 2 Refties. So, no, 3. So that's right out of the gate. 3 interrupts you gotta do. So, use them.
Who wants my blessing of summer?
Don't know.
Let's give it to you.
That's more Spear Furies. That's a shit ton of interrupts. See?
That was Sif, not me.
Time's intentional.
I know.
Spear Furies.
I did it earlier.
So this boss, whenever you get the circle on you, move the hell out of the party, especially in after the intermission. Like really move out of the party. Like move to the sides. Tanks at the front though, you can dodge it. It's a pretty quick cast, so as soon as you see it, just sidestep. You'll be fine. For healers, he does a pretty big party ticking damage thing, so careful for that. And then on the intermission, we're gonna get some balls. We want to move them close to the boss, and they're gonna have a circle on them. When we need to kill them on the boss, because I think we need 3. Was it 2? 3.
Two.
2. Okay. We need at least 2 to die on top of the boss. Have that yellow big ass circle on him, covering him. That way we break him out of the intermission. So yes, if you're being chased by one, just try to stay close to the boss. You might need some defensives during that phase. But yeah, and after that intermission, like I said, very importantly, if you get the circle on you, move the hell away. The puddle it leaves behind is massive. Like, really fucking massive. So, move the hell away. Move to the sides of the room. Let's see it. Gonna face him
Who
away.
has Drogbar rocks?
Don't know. That's the frontal. Very quick.
AOE incoming.
There's the ticking damage thing. Be a good time for some defensives from self heals. Another frontal.
Run out. Watch your step.
There's the thing, the sparks. We move to the sides of the party. You see, it's a pretty big thing. So move it away.
And they get bigger in the
AOE incoming.
second half of the fight.
This taking damage, by the way, wasn't a circle. I apologize. You're going to be glowing sparkly. That's what you're moving away to the party from the party. Whoops. That's another one. Move away from the party.
Watch your step.
Maybe nice. Move away from the swirlies. So,
AOE incoming.
we should phase. There we go. Those are the balls. Move close to the boss. And we kill it under the boss. Nullifying post, that's when we want to explode on the boss. There we go. And now let's see the big ass puddles. So,
AOE incoming.
static thing. Should see the puddles here in 5 seconds. There we go.
Watch your step.
And boom. There we go. So yeah, move them out of the party.
AOE incoming.
Face them away. The second phase is a bit of a bitch. It gets progressively annoying, so just do your best. It'll come. You know what? Far, don't move. No. Just drop it there. Just right there. There we go.
Watch your
As you can see, fucking massive.
Okay.
So move them out of the party. We're not gonna be going through this tunnel. We're gonna be going up there as a strat. So do not attack these. No need to. We're gonna get some invisible pieces of shit here, so fair warning tanks, if you rush in, you're gonna get stunned, and it's very annoying, just like that. Trap those elemental things.
Give me a
If
sec now.
possible tanks, you can, I don't know, like drop like a something on the ground to pull them in, or if there's a hunter, I believe they can use flare.
Sacrificially throw somebody at it.
That works too.
Drop and run if you're a paladin and not the tank.
Sure. Frogs, tanks, you cannot really taunt them. They're just going to be chasing random people. They can see little arrows, eyes above their head, just like that. We got a way to cleanse diseases. Do so. If not, there's a herbalist thing, that little mushroom. We're gonna show here in a second. From what
Shockwave.
I've been told, it's you get a buff, lasts for I don't remember how much, but it periodically cleanses you. Is that right?
5 minutes every 10 seconds, it'll cleanse either a disease or a curse, so it can cleanse the debuff from the frogs potentially every 10 seconds.
I'm an herbalist.
Hopefully you can get from here to the kill the first boss.
Thought I was an herbalist.
Minutes.
There we go.
Should do it.
Yeah. Took me a couple of tries, but geez.
30 minutes.
Ooh, they upped it. Hell yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Well, never mind.
That's like forever.
Yeah, you got a 30-minute timer to get to the next boss. More invisible pieces of shit here in this doorway, I believe. Nope, here they are. They moved, right? There were on that doorway, weren't they?
No, they're at the bottom of the staircase.
Oh, so these are
They
others?
did move them from the start of the patch, but
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna, if you're a tank, you're gonna become basically insane.
Shockwave.
Just hitting invisible people, trying to pull them.
Shockwave.
Had to entrap those assholes from the dragonflies, are pretty annoying. I know there's some on the next pack, but are there any here? No?
Yeah, I think so.
yes, there's some in the next pack that you're heading to.
Yes. Let's see if I can pull them. There we go. There's a skeleton, piece of shit. Drop those. The stun those invisible guys do can be very annoying in a high key, so just try to avoid getting stunned. Flamecaster has a repeated casting thing, but then a very important one. Prioritize interrupting that big one if needed, but if you can, interrupt the other ones. And I think the other guy, Cyraz, spawns the little frogs, I think. I remember correctly.
He spawns
He
little.
spawns Zeppherlings.
Yeah, I was gonna say he spawns little
Ah,
little windbags.
The winds are always in my
so he's gonna do the 40 cast here in a second. 9, not that one. You don't kill Amy. See the cast. There we go. Cauterized. That's what you want to try. Sniper skull, more little shit spawning. Out of that. Okay, first boss. There's a little strat, by the way, if you have a warrior in the party. If not, don't worry about it. When he starts flailing around, you might want to use some defensives, help around because there's a lot of party damage. Whenever you see the swirlies appear, move out of those. Frogs are gonna appear. You're gonna drop from the sky. If you're being chased by the frogs, you're gonna be getting the debuff thing. Although, I don't know if does this last through the fight, the cleansing spores.
Yes,
Oh shit!
it'll last until it expires.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Okay, if you don't have the cleansing spores, when you are chased by the frogs, you are gonna be getting periodically that thing, so you want to deal with the frogs quickly. And by doing so, to do so, either kill them or whenever the boss stand his feet. That has a big ass circle. Tanks stay inside, and everybody else try to drag the frogs through the boss. That way he eats them. Basically that. So, if you're being chased, try to drag the frogs through it. If not, kill them. Like if you miss the circle, I mean. So, let's give it a go. Wait a second. Okay.
AOE incoming.
So there's
Watch your
flailing. Nope, never mind. Those are the swirlies. Move out of that. Frogs are there. Try to
Run.
move close to the boss. This big ass circle. Eats them. We got one remaining. Just move it down quick before it kills whoever has it. If possible, try to move it close to the party. That's the flail.
Run out.
Basically that. Oh, and it's time. So, swirlies, spawn frogs, make the boss devour them, flail,
Watch your step.
and jump. Pretty simple. So those are the frogs. We're gonna get the gulp here in a second. Gonna do it.
Run.
There we go. Beautiful.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Play. Nope. Never mind. I always forget them. Drag it close. That's the flail.
Run.
And go. Okay. Smoke 'em. Nice. Tanks don't pull too many dragons at the same time because it is a big no-no. The Primalist Earthshaker, the cow, they have a circle around them. Move out of that, otherwise it is a very annoying stun. And yeah, just try not to pull too many at the same time. Just go group by group. If you think you can handle it, take more. The dragon does have a frontal, so face it away, and a party-wide thing. Was it the ice scholars that spawned the swirlies on the ground?
Yes.
Puddles? Okay, so ice scholars move out of the puddles. Face him away. He's gonna do the stun here, the cow. There's the stun.
Breath
That.
incoming.
And that's the breath.
Even Cheryl can beat this master spell.
You all want to kick all of the refreshing tides. It is a heal.
Forgot about that. Let's see it here one more time. Just gonna pull these items away. Chill. That's the
Breath
stun.
incoming.
That's the breath. Oh, that's the bottom. Move out of that. Try to get a good shot with this face.
Fighting on both sides is a lot like fighting
Breath incoming.
Oh yeah. Well, because animations kind of eat up on the ground.
And healer LOS.
Oh, okay.
healer LOS, and for evoker, their cones don't work.
Gotcha. Okay, so.
Oh,
fight
is
on
that
the
right? I didn't realize that.
Grounds.
I haven't fought much on stairs or hills, though.
See the.
Good knowledge.
Nice scholar. There we go. That's one. That's two. big ol' pack here. We got 2 stunning cows, 1 ice collar, and a dragon. So keep an eye on the interrupts on the ice collar. Melee move out of the cows circles and keep the dragon faced away. A lot of shit going on, but yeah. Bit of a hard pull. Circle. Traps, another circle. Done. Another breath. There we go. I don't know why I'm moving, sorry. This boss hurts like a bitch and is pretty simple, but if you're positioned wrongly, you can screw almost everybody. The ice little spikes that are fractured, these, the ones that are not glowing like this. So these are fractured, do not use them. Avoid them. You're gonna want to use these glowy ones. So we got one here, for example, another one there, another one there. They change places, they're not always gonna be there. Don't stand next to the spikes you're gonna be using. So like if we're gonna be using this spike right here, don't stand next to it, stand on the opposite side, because she's gonna throw a little tornado aimed randomly at one of you guys, so don't stand next to that. Whenever she does the line of sight thing, just line of sight using the proper spike. If you're using one of these splintered ones, I believe they explode and they're just gonna kill you.
One thing of
And-
note on that,
Yes.
if a tornado goes through one of the already broken ones, it will blow it up and deal a large amount of damage in the radius as well. So generally, you just want to try to stay away from any of the crystals that you can until you have to LMS it.
Okay, there you go. I didn't know about that. And then after the LOS, she does a little circle donut around her, gets screwed up, just move out of it. Then that is gone, and then it's a bigger donut, and then it bigger and bigger and bigger. Pretty simple, just, I don't know if this is the...
So it's like avoiding the spikes on paints.
That's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of what to compare with. Yes, exactly. So if this is the line of the donut, just stand right on the edge. As soon as that donut pops, just move inside. You're fine. It's a pretty long cast. You're gonna be fine. Like, it's really not too hard. If you're melee, just take a few seconds, move to the side, and move back in. Don't be a dick. If you're ranged, if you're more or less close by, it's gonna be the same thing. So it's pretty simple. But yeah, just stay right next to the line. After it's done, move in. Just like Paintsmith. Thank you, Sif. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay.
We'll build a new world, free from corruption.
Just gonna face her. Doesn't really matter, but this way. That's the thing. Remember, try to dodge that. It will basically one-shot you in a medium to high key.
Find shelter.
Line of sight. Very quick.
On this one,
Now she's gonna do the donut.
Just one more thing of note, when you are getting behind the crystal, it's not a true line of sight. You do have to be right behind the crystal or it will still kill you.
Okay. That's the donut. Let's see the abilities one more time. That's... Yep, that broke the one we're going to be using, so I'm going to be moving her. Get the line of sight. Remember, don't be next to the little spikes. That. She's going to do the donut.
Watch your steps.
Moves inside, right to the edge. Move in. Simple. Everybody to the opposite side. Don't be next to this spike. Same with time. There we go. Move out of that.
Damn it.
Find
Sides.
shelter.
That. Donut.
Watch your step.
I vote we start calling that the danger donut.
Donut, sure. Okay. So a bit of a gauntlet. These aqua ragers, the water things, whenever they get low, they do a cast. Just try to nuke them before that goes off. But beforehand, they do a little cast. I forgot the name. It sort of kind of just basically enrages them. Just kick it. Trying to find out. Let's just kill these. I'll show it later. So that's the cast for the rage. Try that. And let's see the other one. That's the one. Idle Loba. Pretty long ass cast. Just nuke them or interrupt them. These things, the water things that knock you back, if you're melee, or at least if you're the tank, you can stand right on this little pillar, and that works as well for the other one. If you're right on that, even if the water goes through you, you won't get knocked back. Just have your back facing that, and you'll be fine. But fair warning, you got the ice collar, so interrupts, and you got the cow. Where is it? Cow. So you are gonna get stunned. So it's a bit of a balance, you know, if you want to be moving around from the knockback or do you want to get hit by the stun. Either or, you do your own thing, but I'm going to be doing the whole pillar thing. Just act against that, and you'll be chill. You don't have to worry about these swirlies. Move them over here, back against this, and you're chilling.
Enrage.
That's the stun. Gonna get stunned. I can chill here for a bit. We got a dragon. We're gonna do the same thing on that pillar. So dragon again. Frontal. AoE damage. Blah blah blah. Same as before. Here. Back.
Enrage.
We're chilling.
Threat incoming. Enrage.
Don't. Okay. Move to the next pillar.
Enrage.
Got another ice collar, so keep an eye on the refresh.
Enrage.
Right there.
Enrage.
Here we got the lady. She's gonna have a swirly on her, or a big ass circle. Just move out of that. I think it's a swirly.
Is you also do want to make sure that you're kicking all of the aqueous barriers. Ranged can LOS inundate.
Run.
And if the tank does get knocked off by the platform by that knockback, it will completely dump aggro and he will start attacking the closest person.
Thanks, don't get hit. Okay,
Run. Knocking back.
swirly. That inundate is the same cast, I believe. The ads on the boss spawn. So a little thing of that here in a second. Boss, the big boy himself. Balls going around the room. Avoid them. Tanks. The boss has separation anxiety, so be right next to him, otherwise he's gonna start smacking the shit out of melee. He will do a knockback. Make sure you don't have any balls behind you, otherwise you're gonna get knocked into those, and you're probably gonna get killed. After the knockback, rush right back into the boss, otherwise he will smack the ever-living shit out of melee. Whenever he faces, the party's gonna be split into these quarters, if you want to call them. Is just basically a gauntlet. Just keep running. Avoid the moving swirlies, but especially avoid the balls. If you need to get hit by a swirly, get hit by a swirly, but don't get hit by the balls. If needed, take your damn time. Don't die. But just do it safely. Whenever you get back, the 4 ants that spawn, I believe, kind of like here, here, and blah, 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 blah. Don't interrupt them right away, even if your instinct tells you to do so. Because if you interrupt them, then they're going to keep casting Inundate. That can only be stunned or pushbacked. Well, not
Knockback,
interrupt.
stun, spears, everything should work.
That's the thing. So if you interrupt them all at the same time, you're going to be running out of stuns pretty quickly. So if you can, interrupt one. Let's say I'm going to interrupt green, and I'm going to slowly move her, or as fast as I can, to purple. While she's moving, she's going to keep casting Inundate, just stun her, and you can start killing purple just with cleave and AoE. Once the green one is dead, you can interrupt purple and move it to orange. And then kill purple, then interrupt orange and move it to blue, so on and so on. Just don't interrupt them right away. Just avoid doing so.
In organized situations as well, you can CC 2 of the others with Frost Trap, Polymorph, Dominate, Mind, Imprison all should work. Just so that they aren't continuing their channel. It does make the boss a little bit more difficult as the fight goes on, so you do want them going down quickly. But just make sure if you are going to break that cast with something, they do not get touched further, because Inundate can kill you.
Okay, so balls, knockback, stay close to the boss, and then adds thing. Don't interrupt them at the same time. Stun, knockback, pushback, whatever. Inundate and move them close. Or as fast as they can move, at least. Let's give it a go. So that's a little AoE thing. These are the balls. Move out of those, avoid them. Tank combo, I'm gonna get knocked back here. Right up close. Balls. Let's repeat. Chop those explodey swirlies. Just don't be next to the balls, you'll be fine. Phase here, Smirch. Go. Remember, if you need to get hit by a ball or a swirly, get hit by a swirly. Do not get hit by a ball. It hurt a lot. Jesus Christ. There we go. So, I'm just gonna interrupt this one and move her to the next. I'm gonna get the first stun. There we go. Not interrupting this other one. Just move her right next to. There we go. Don't have a stun for that. There we go. Interrupt this one. Move her to the next. Don't have a stun. Thank you. Don't interrupt this one. And there we go. So
You want
we
less?
3 damage. Yeah, just kill him. You got balls. You got a knockback. I'm gonna find a safe spot.
Nos, you're not in melee. He's smacking fair.
Okay.
It's going to be hitting the closest target.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see. See? There we go. That's fine. Okay. Well done. Yeah. Anybody have any questions? New? Ooh. Anybody want this ring? It's up for grabs.
Yeah, I'll take it. If nobody else needs it, I can upgrade it higher than what I've got.
Sure.
Make sure it
First.
works for me. Yeah, it's a good ring.
I think it has a socket as well.